Symbiotic, patriotic, slam button that, right? Right.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel. Oh, hello there. Hey guys, what's going on? Beams here. So, now I'm not saying it's the end of the world as we know it, even though I may feel fine. Legalize it. I am not a okay, I totally am a public advocate for certain things, but all I'm saying is, what if Veritasium is actually right about electricity? What if it is actually just coming from the different fields and stuff and things around us? These are some things that maybe we should think about, because we've been talking a lot about wires. I think we're all connected. Here's the intro.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Welcome everybody now and temporarily in the future. I see you there, Sherry. Happy New Year to you and Happy New Year to everyone out here. Hopefully science will help level us up and put a lot of these different arguments and everything to rest. Why? Because we can. Science is very important. Because otherwise I just evolve into my normal safe space.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자.
As much as I like dancing squirrels, I don't think they can solve quite everything. Not yet. They may be computationally equivalent, but we need to work on solving other mysteries first, such as, how the heck does electricity even work? This was a very interesting question, and it's got a lot of noggins and jogging. There's people disagreeing. My initial thing was, okay, he's going to put something down, and I'm going to just do 1 over C over S. Why? Because that's totally what he says, so I'm totally biased because it confirmed me. But it also seemed like one of the more interesting answers. Continue, sir.
Wouldn't work, and the light bulb has to turn on immediately when current passes through it. But I want you to commit to an answer and put it down in the comments, so you can't say,
let's get to the actual
I knew that
interesting
was
part
the
rather
when
than
I
this,
tell
that,
you
the other.
the
Okay,
answer later
so
on.
basically it goes in,
Is that
light
the
is
energy
electromagnetic
is flowing
waves.
perpendicular
They go
to
like
both
this,
the electric
kind
and
of
the
spiraling,
magnetic
kind of
fields.
like a special beam
And
cannon from
it's in
Piccolo
the
from
same
Dragon Ball
direction
Z.
as the light is
Anime
traveling.
physics coming
So this
soon.
makes a lot of sense.
But
Light
let's
carries
go over
energy
here.
from its source.
In theory, energy should be flowing, and we can work out the direction of this energy flow using the right-hand rule. Around the battery.
Long story short is, in many people's minds, myself kinda as well, is we're like, okay, let's turn on the light switch, the light goes on. How does that work? Well, you see, we're hooked up to all these power stations, but there's all these different like sub-transformers and stuff. We have those high tension wires. There's a direct current that tend to only lose so much because they're not super conductive. And then we have alternating currents in our houses. Why? Because probably less houses would burn down because of accidents, and you could actually have breakers and stuff and things. Again, I am not an electrician. I was just a terrible maintenance guy for a while. But all I'm saying is, according to this, it's like, yeah, you get the electrons within there, but you actually have the energy that's flowing in the fields around it. And this is a fascinating diagram. So,
For example, the electric field is down and the magnetic field is into the screen. So you find the energy flux is to the right.
Shout out to Physics with Kenny Lee, because he actually did an excellent video that I totally need somebody to remind me to link down to the doobly-doo below, because he just kind of goes over this. And again, it's a base gist, but it's actually very useful for understanding how this conceptually works. Continue, sir.
Away from the battery. In fact, all around the battery, you'll find the energy is radially outwards. Energy is going out through the sides of the battery into the fields. Along the wires, again, you can use the right-hand rule to find the energy is flowing to the right. This is true for the fields along the top wire and the bottom wire. But at the filament, the pointing vector is directed in.
So again, what this seems to, at least in my observation, be saying is, some may say the electromagnetic force is flowing through us, around, between those wires and everything. Real life is better than fiction.
Toward the light bulb. So the light bulb is getting energy from the field. If you do the cross product, you find the energy is coming in from all around the bulb. It takes many paths from the battery to the bulb, but in all cases, the energy is transmitted by the electric and magnetic fields.
So this was probably actually a better picture that I should have used for the thumbnail here, but you're looking at this and you're like, okay, conceptually that's really all we need. But all I'm saying is, does this explain why I feel a little bit different when I turn on the light behind me, even though there are very few photons that are around me, yet the wiring is coming from somewhere over there where it's connected through the underground conduit. It's going up, it's going through my rooms, it's activating the light back there. And for some reason, I tend to notice that I feel a little bit different when that light is on. And then when this light is on, that's in front of me, that's literally in my closet. I'm like, all right, well, that makes sense because there's light hitting me. I got like a little green screen here. There's not really much light hitting me except my feet. However, if this is accurate, if I'm looking at this, and then basically every single time there's a wire that's going up and connecting and then completing a circuit, it's engaging another magnetic field around me. Might that explain why we feel different? Perhaps more so than just the standard photonic response when we have lights on and off at night. Perhaps if you're living in the city versus living in the country. Imagine my shock. A city mouse and a country mouse might have different existence. I'm just saying, I can neither confirm nor deny that it's necessarily...
It's turtles all the way down.
That is yet to be confirmed, even though I do like turtles. But these are just some things to think about. Happy New Year, everybody. Be safe. And no matter what happens, math is important. So remember, come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log. Log from Blammo. Be safe, everyone.
Have you guys checked out the Memes of Destruction's channel? He's an interesting dude. I like him.